Hello guys, welcome to the session. So our today's session is based on dynamic programming and we will be enjoying this a lot. We can give it a special name. Okay, let's give it a special name. In dynamic programming now there are many different type of patterns. So from today we will start the subarray or you can say subarray 2D type DP problems. Okay, the DP problems will be two dimensional, but all of them will be based on subarray. In Russia, we call it as mixed dynamic programming. In India or anywhere else, you call it as subarray based DP problems. Okay, so today we are starting with subarray based DP problems. As the prerequisite, the prerequisite is that you guys must have watched the first 5 DP sessions which were given to you in the document. Now, apart from that, let me take the first question of our session and it is very easy. Okay, so guys, I'm giving a very simple question in this meeting. I want people to answer this question in the chat. Guys, what is if we are given a string, if a string s is given to us, how will you find if the string is palindrome or not, or what is the definition of palindrome? I want multiple people to write in the chat. Tell me what is the meaning of a palindromic string. How to check if the string is palindrome or not? I'm checking for guys. I want the answer in the chat right now. Someone start writing. The start and end sequence is same. Guys, can each and every person in this Google Meet start writing some palindrome strings? Give example of palindrome string. Yeah, Anshir, you gave the correct definition, but I want this also. What we said. Yeah, Raj has given a good example. Don't copy each other example. खुद का दो. Okay, Sid is giving good example. Okay, nice. Great job, guys. Chandrasekhar, you are wrong. S and S should be both small. Yeah, good. So, guys, I am assuming that everybody knows the meaning of palindrome, but still, I will give some example. So, guys, when the string is same backwards and forwards, you call it as palindrome. So, X, Y, X. This is a palindrome. Why? Because this is matching to this, and this is matching to this. Similarly, let's say Z, A, C, then G, then C, then A, then Z. Why this is palindrome? Because this is matching to this is matching to this, and this is matching to this. The middle word we can ignore, okay, because this is odd length string. Odd length string. In even length string, we need to check each and every letter. So, guys, if a string S is given to us and its length is n, what is the time complexity to check if this string is palindrome or not? What is the time complexity? Tell me this in the chat. Till then, I'm writing it in the doc also. Time complexity of checking hmm, checking if string is palindrome or not of length n. Guys, you can use common sense. Okay, for what are people saying O of n? Guys, can anyone explain why is it O of n? It is simple. I don't know why this is coming up again and again. It is simple. All you have to do is that you have to traverse the string. Okay. Say you are given X, Y, Z, then you are given Z, Y, X. All you have to do is traverse. First, you are at this index. You check if this index is matching to this index. Then you come at this index. Then you come at this index. Just if the string length is n, you just have to go till n by 2. So basically, you can say that the time complexity is O of n by 2. But we ignore the constant, so you can say the time complexity is of O of n order only. Okay, also while traversing you were also doing some extra conditions in the if, right? You were checking if x is equal to x, so you can add one operation of that as well, so it will be n by 2 plus n by 2 equal to n, but you don't need to go so deep into that. The basic common sense is that you are running a for loop from 1 to either n by 2 or n. So the time complexity will be n only because you are running a for loop on the string. Okay. So guys, if everything is clear till this, please tell me yes, then I will continue further. I'm starting everything from the beginner level because I don't want any student to be confused. I know many beginners attend my session. That's why I don't directly go to the higher level. Clear? Okay, everything is clear. I like it. Nice guys, nice. Guys, if somebody has suggestion, they can let me know why this Google box is coming again and again. Yeah, so guys, now the question is, what is a substring? The question is that we have to find we should know what is a substring. So say this is our string A, B, C. Z, X, Y, G. Substring is nothing but a small part of string. Or you can say any part of string. Any part of string. So guys, if this string is given to me, can you tell me any substring, guys? Please start writing in the chat example of substring for this string. Yeah, YG, yeah, continuous part of the string. So YG is a substring, right? Yeah, YG is a substring. Guys, any other substrings you can say? There are so many substrings. All parts like CZ is also a substring. CZX is also a substring. CZXY is also a substring. BC is also a substring. BCX Z is also a substring. So guys, if you use common sense, you will come to know that if you are given a string, say its length is n. So how many substrings are there in a string? One will be this one, then one two, then one three, then so there are n substrings starting from index number one. So there are n. Okay. Then how many substrings are there starting from index number two? They are n minus one, right? N minus one. Similarly, n minus two plus if you keep adding till the last, the summation which you get is n into n plus 1 by 2. For example, say you have this. How many substrings are there, guys, for this? Guys, for XYZ, tell me all the substrings. Tell me all the substrings in the chat. Tell me all the substrings in the chat. Nana, don't tell me the number. Tell me all the substrings in the chat of XYZ. Start writing. X, XY, XYZ. Yeah, good, 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 good. Nishkarsh, really smart guy. So X, then XY, then XYZ. Good. Then Y, then YZ, then Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 substrings. Okay. How did we come to the formula? N into n plus 1 by 2. N is 3. 3 length na. So 3 into 3 plus 1 4 by 2. 2 1 the 2 2 to the 4 6. देखो 6 ही 1 2 3 4 5 6. So guys, the meaning of substring is clear. Now the question is find the number of palindromic substrings in a string. Palindromic substrings in a string. So guys, what will be the brute force method of this? Find the number of strings which are palindrome basically. Let me reframe the question. Find the number of substring in a string which are palindrome. So I have done no extra preparation before taking this session. So guys, I want your help, okay, in solving this problem. I always do that. Why? Because it shows the real logic building and analysis. If I prepared everything already, I would be showing you some memorization way of doing the things. But I don't wanted to do that. That's why I prepared nothing for this session. I am doing everything on the spot. Okay. So guys, find the number of strings which are number of substrings in a string which are palindrome. So guys, in if you use some common sense, you will come to know. First, what you can do is using I comma j variables, you can iterate over all the substrings. So this thing will take O of n square time. Once you iterate over all the substring, you have to check also, right, that substring is a palindrome or not. That will take O of n extra time. So we will need 3 for loops. So it will be O of n cube. Guys, can anyone write the pseudo code for me in the chat or let me only write? So guys, is O of n cube solution clear? Please start writing yes in the chat. If it is not clear, let me write the solution myself. Okay. This thing is very easy. I should not be writing code for this, but still I'm writing because some of the students might be having some doubt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. See, uh, just a second. Today, lots of people like today again 500 people message me that they want to come into mentoring. How to explain them that I cannot spend my personal time so much with each and every student? So guys, please work hard, get selected quickly. Unless you guys get selected, I cannot take more students, right? So I want to increase my frequency. Now these days I'm only getting one 10 plus LPA student in every 2 days. That's not good, guys. I need two 10 plus LPA student every day. So please work hard. Please get good jobs. Okay, please. Please say yes in the chat if you guys will work hard and get good jobs for me. Guys, say yes in the chat. Yeah, people are saying yes. Good, good. So guys, now let's discuss the brute force solution. This is very important. Why I'm writing this, guys? Because I know there are beginners in my mentoring. That's why I'm writing the basic code. So simple thing, guys. Just take the string. Now we have to take all the pairs of number in the string and then check if this substring is palindrome or not. So I will take three variables I, j, k. Int I, comma j, comma k. Then I equal to 0. Be it Java, be it C++. This is the only way how you declare the variables and write the loops. So while I less than n, where n is nothing but string size. So n is nothing but s dot size. Let me take a substring as a b. Okay. Let me take a substring as a b a. Then x y z. Yeah. Uh-huh. Seems like your Didi is messaging me. No worries. Let's ignore her message on Valentine's Day and focus on coding. Okay. So I hope nobody saw the message. Good. So I equal to 0 while I less than n I plus plus. Now he will take, guys, J loop and K loop. Yeah. Thank you guys for working hard. Why this Google tab keeps on coming? Guys, tell me the code. What should be the next code? I don't know coding. Please help. While J less than n. So guys, what was I and J? I will tell. I will tell. I and J is nothing but the starting. I is the start point of substring. J I should start from I only. I is the start point of substring. J is the end point of substring. So guys, now we have the substring which starts at I, ends at J. We have a substring which starts at I, ends at J. Guys, how to check if this is palindrome? Please help me out. Please help me out. How to check if this is palindrome? I can start a K loop, K equal to I, while K less than equal to J. I'm just iterating the string from I to J because my string starts at I, ends at J. Guys, please write in the chat. Okay, you guys are not helping me out. Int k equal to I, k less than equal to j. How to check if this is palindrome? क्या if condition लिखो बोलो? If s of k इक्वल टू इसके लिए दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा. कौन है होशियार आदमी जो मुझे बता सकता है इसका क्या लिखना है? किससे इक्वल होना चाहिए? फर्स्ट लास्ट वर्ड क्या होगा? लास्ट वर्ड शायद होगा j माइनस पी. ओके, और p को मुझे रखना चाहिए आई थिंक 0. Int p equal to 0. Guys, did I do the things correctly? Please, yes or no, say in the chat. If this is, if all s of k are matching like this, means things are going good. If this is not happening, then I set the counter as 1. If c is 1, mean the string is not palindrome. Guys, am I doing everything correct? Please write yes or no in the chat. Am I doing everything correct, guys? Let me check what people are saying. S of k equal to s of j. या बट हमको के भी तो आगे बढ़ता जा रहा है ना. देखो देखो, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन वन थिंग. आई स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट था, जे लास्ट पॉइंट था, ठीक है. तो के, वेयर डिड माई के स्टार्ट फ्रॉम? माई के स्टार्ट फ्रॉम इंडेक्स नंबर आई, राइट. सो एस ऑफ के, मत के आई ही है, टेंशन मत करो. तो एस ऑफ के एस ऑफ जे से मैच होना चाहिए. तो मैंने जे माइनस पी लिखा है, पी 0 है तो एस ऑफ जे ही है. बट धीरे धीरे जे को कम करना है ना, तो पी प्लस प्लस लिखना पड़ेगा इसके अंदर. समझे मैंने क्या ट्रिक यूज किया? गाइस प्लीज राइट यस इन द चैट. हाँ, पी को डिक्रीज करना होगा. अभी दिमाग खुला. गुड गुड. गाइस पी को वही पी को इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, तभी तो जे माइनस डिक्रीज होगा. समझे? हाँ. गाइस, इज माय कोड करेक्ट? प्लीज से यस इन द चैट सो आई कैन गो फॉरवर्ड. ओके. सो if c is equal to 0, it means it is, yes, a palindrome. If it is not, then no. Not a palindrome. So guys, what we say, if c equal to 0, it is a palindrome, else it is not a palindrome. So guys, if it is a palindrome, I will increase my counter. Int count palindrome, count palindrome. So int count palindrome I will do plus plus here. And finally I will print the cout. Guys, is this much clear? Yeah. गाइस एक बात बताओ, कॉमन सेंस से बताओ, इसके अंदर कितना पैलिंड्रोम लग रहा है? आई ऑल्सो डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली. कोड इज सेइंग 9 पैलिंड्रोम, माय गॉड. एक दो तीन, अच्छा वन. गाइस वन वर्ड इज ऑल्सो पैलिंड्रोम. गाइस वन वर्ड इज ऑल्सो पैलिंड्रोम. प्लीज राइट एवरीवन इन द चैट यस और नो. तुमको ये बात समझती है? वन लेटर इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज पैलिंड्रोम. इसलिए इतना बड़ा आंसर आया है. कैन यू सी? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 पैलिंड्रोम तो ऐसे ही हो गए. आठवां ये बीबी और नौवा ए डबल बी ए. समझे? दिमाग खुला. राइट यस और नो इन द चैट. गाइस एवरीवन आई वांट टू राइट यस और नो इन द चैट. क्लियर? गुड गुड. नाइस नाइस नाइस. Okay. Yeah. So guys, this is O of n cube solution. I'm going to our group and pasting the code. Guys, please keep the Java Python codes ready because you have to upload in our course and document. Okay. So currently I'm going to the uh, where is our daily DSA session? Okay. Guys, I'm sending the code here because later it will help me out. I send the code here. It's nice. Now, yeah. Guys, we solved the problem in O of n cube. But now I want to discuss a DP solution for the same. Okay. Today's session will be very long. It can take 2 3 hours because I will be explaining the things from scratch. So, guys, let's just assume we have DP. DP I to J is true if S string from I to J is palindrome. Let's assume we have a DP state where DP of I of j is true if a string of from I to j is palindrome, and DP of I to j is false if S of from I to j is not palindrome. Guys, I'm just, in the DP problems, it is always important to first give the definition to our DP state. All these things I have taught in detail in the previous sessions. You can watch the recording. So guys, is this much clear? We are just considering this state. We don't know how to calculate. We are just assuming that we have some magical formula such that dp of I to j will be true if s of I to j is palindrome. dp of I to j will be false if s of I to j is not palindrome. Guys, is this much clear? Yes or no? Right? Yes or no in chat? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sid, for the good comments. Hopefully, after some time, we'll put this on YouTube. They will read your comments as well. So, guys, I will ask anyone in the meet, huh, what is the meaning of dp of I to j? dp of I to j का मतलब है कि स्ट्रिंग जो I से चालू होके j से खत्म हो रही थी वो पैलिंड्रोम है. डीपी ऑफ आई टू जे अगर ट्रू है तो पैलिंड्रोम है. आई टू जे फॉल्स है तो पैलिंड्रोम नहीं है. अब इंग्लिश वालों को गुस्सा नहीं आना चाहिए तो इंग्लिश में बोलने दो. सो डीपी ऑफ आई टू जे इज ट्रू इफ द स्ट्रिंग स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम आई एंड एंडिंग एट इंडेक्स जे इज पैलिंड्रोम. डीपी ऑफ आई टू जे इज फॉल्स इफ स्ट्रिंग स्टार्टिंग एट index I and ending at index j is not palindrome. So guys, let me give an example. Say I have this string x y z p q r t. Okay, the index is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Guys, what will be the answer of dp 5 of 6? dp 5 of 6 मतलब पूछ रहे क्या ये स्ट्रिंग पैलिंड्रोम है 5 से 6 तक? यस या नो बोलो सब चैट में. यस और नो गाइस? ट्रू और फॉल्स? Good, 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 good. It is a palindrome. So dp of 5 of 6 is what? True. This is left index and this is right index. Or you can say this is start index or this is end index. You know guys what is the special thing? अभी तक मैंने भी नहीं सोचा इसका फाइनल आंसर क्या होना चाहिए. बस मैं पढ़ाते पढ़ाते अपने आप ही मुझे आंसर आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So this is the start index and this is the end index. Guys, tell me what is dp6 of 7. जो पहले बोलेगा उसको चॉकलेट गिफ्ट. Let me check in the chat. Nishkash will gift today only, okay? In his GPay account. Good, good. So guys, the thing is DP6 of 7 is false. Why? Because RT is not a palindrome. Okay. Guys, a tricky question again. इसका आंसर जो पहले दिया उसको फिर से और एक चॉकलेट मिलेगा. What is the answer of DP of phi of phi? देखते हैं कौन दिया गूगल चैट में. पहले सब गलत दिए, सब गलत दिए. अब कौन का सही दिया देखने दो. सिड, सिड को चॉकलेट मिलेगा. सिड फर्स्ट सेट ट्रू. गुड गुड. गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब. गुड गुड. गाइस डीपी 5 of 5 ट्रू है. ये बात तुम लोग को समझ आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही? अखिल, व्हाट आर यू राइटिंग अखिला? टी एंड क्यू आर नॉट सेम. No, I am DP 5 of 5 means only one index, starting at 5, ending at 5. So R is just one index. One index is all, one letter is always palindrome. So DP 5 of 5 is true. So guys, I hope you understood what I was trying to say. What is the terminologies? Now let me start thinking of the solution. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Akhila, I hope it's clear to you as well. What is the meaning of DPI to J? Now let me go to the. Okay. Okay. DP6 of 7 means Chandrasekhar. We have the string R and T. Yes or no? Tell me, Chandrasekhar. RT is not a palindrome, bro. Palindrome means starting and last letter should match, bro. How is it a palindrome? Tell me. RT reverse is TR, bro. Are you in first standard or what? Yeah, you can go on mute, please. Yeah. So guys, पैलिंड्रोम का मतलब क्लियर है कि उसमें भी डाउट है. देखो बंदे ने क्या बोला, इसलिए मेरे को डाउट हो रहा है. ठीक है. हाँ, DP56. गाइस DP56 इज ट्रू. अरे यार क्या ही समझाओ, रुको फिर से बता देता हूँ. Let's say RRS. Okay, string 0 1 2. So DP of 0 of 1 is true. Why? Because RR is a palindrome. It is a palindrome. DP of 0 of 2 is false because RRS is not a palindrome. What is the meaning of palindrome? Palindrome means the starting and the last character should match. And similarly for other. Does R match to S, Akhila? नहीं ना, इसलिए false आया. Akhila, is it clear? Please write yes in the chat now. Yeah. Chandrasekhar, can you unmute yourself? Is it clear, Chandrasekhar, to you now? The first and last letter should match in palindrome, right? Yeah, you can go on mute now. Yeah. Thank you, Akila. Thank you, Chandrasekhar. Guys, now let me go to the harder part. Okay, this is the basic stuff. Now let's go to the harder part. So, guys, say I am given a string like this. I am at index 2. It goes till 5. Okay. So, we have to find if this string is palindrome or not. We have to find if this string is palindrome or not. So, how can I fill my DP array? First of all, I know that all one letters are always palindrome. So, dpi of I will always be equal to true. So I will fill this up from 1 to n or 0 to n minus 1, whatever index we are trying to use. Okay. Apart from that, we can find for all substrings of length 2, you can directly find if it is palindrome or not. How? Just check if this is equal to the next uh, just check if this the character at index I is same as character at index I plus 1. Then you can find dp of I plus 1 as well. So guys, this much dp's we can fill. So let's start writing the code. So guys, Nishkarsh, are you with me? Let's start writing the code. Nishkarsh, say yes in the chat. Let's start writing the code. Yeah. So guys, now let's fill all the values. Let me. We will do the same thing in much better way this time. Okay. So guys, let's just declare some empty DP above globally, or we can declare like this also, int DP 500 of 500. That's fine. Guys, I am writing very simple thing. Everyone should be able to understand. All I am writing is that dp of I equal to 1. 1 means true. Let's consider 1 means true and 0 means false. Okay. 2 means once and 0 means false. So guys, I have filled my DP array with a basic case that all DP I of I will be true. Why? Because one letter is always a palindrome. Is this much clear, guys? Please write yes in the chat. Guys, please write yes in the chat. Everyone, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, now I wanted to add one more thing. Let's run another while loop I equal to 0. I will not say what I am doing. I want the smart people of my mentoring to understand automatically what I did here. Okay. So what I am doing is that if s of I is equal to s of I plus 1, it means that this full stuff is a palindrome. It means dp of I plus 1 equal to 1. Else, else it is 0. Already it is 0. Let me write it above. Guys, when we declare anything globally, na, it is completely filled with 0. So I'm not writing else 0. But I could write, like, oh, let me make things clear for the students. If this condition is not valid, na, dp of I plus 1 is 0. It means false. Guys, everyone understood what I tried to do? I first fill dpii, now I'm filling dpii plus 1. In future, we will think how to fill dpii plus 2, I plus 3, I plus 4. We try to fill up all the values. Got it? Guys, is this much clear? The second loop is very, very important. Okay. Let me execute. People still trying to join. Yeah. So Aman, Nancy, it's clear, right? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Nice. Nice. So this much is clear to all the students. Really good. I liked it. If s of I equal to s of I plus 1, then it's 1 or it's 0. Okay. 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 Guys, now let's use some common sense finally. How to find out if the string is palindrome or not? This is the biggest question of the century. If you're at index I and this is S, this is a string, substring, okay, starting at I and ending at J. How to know if this is a palindrome? Can we do it in a shortcut manner? Say you put an if condition. If S of I is equal to S of J and say this is matching this and you already know that this part is a palindrome, then you can directly say that dp of I of J is true. Got my trick? Because the inner part of a palindrome is also a palindrome. Let me write in the inner part of palindrome is also a palindrome. I'm saying this in a basic way, okay? Guys, does everyone in the meeting understand that inner part of a palindrome is also a palindrome? For example, say x, y, z, z, y, x. This is a palindrome, right? This is a palindrome. Guys, write yes or no in the chat. Yes or no? This is a palindrome. Yeah, people are writing yes. So, guys, my statement is that the inner part is also a palindrome. Inner part is also a palindrome. Inner part means this part is also a palindrome. Yes or no, guys? Yeah. And this inner part is also a palindrome. It means all the inner parts of a palindrome are also palindromes. So, what I can do is, how to check if this is a palindrome? Just write a if condition. If the S of I is matching the S of J and the inner part is also palindrome, then dp of I of J is true. It means if S of I is matching S of J and dp of I plus 1 j minus 1 is equal to true, means inner part is also palindrome, then it is fully a palindrome. So what is the, guys, I want someone to write in the chat the if condition. If s of I equal to s of j and dp of I plus 1, one index ahead from start and one index back from end, j minus 1 is equal to true, which is 1. Then you can say that dp of ij is also 1, else 0, else dp of ij equal to 0. Guys, is this much clear? Please start writing yes in the chat. Yeah. Sid understood, Anshir understood. I like it, guys. I like it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. So, guys, now let's write it in that this also, na? Okay. So we will have to think a bit how to write the code. Guys, we have checked if all the one length strings are palindrome or not. Okay, this was for length one string, length one string. This code was for length two string. Now I want to calculate for length 3, length 4, length 5 till length n. Okay. So let me declare a length. Length equal to 3. I will go till length less than equal to n. Okay, nice. Enjoying this thing. So guys, I will start my index from I only and I will just keep a constant length. Okay, so I equal to 0 while I less than n minus length plus 1. I hope I am correct. If length was 1, it would be minus 1 plus 1, which is 0. So it would be I less than n. It would be I less. Yeah, so it's I'm going correct. Yeah. Because I don't want runtime error. So I should move I only till the length permits. Okay. For example, if someone didn't understand, let me explain. Say you are trying to write the formula of all the strings of length 3. You are at these index, right? First you check this length 3, then you check this length 3, then you check this length 3, then you check this length 3. But if your code comes and check this length 3, this doesn't exist, so code will give error. So your code should stop at 3. That's why I'm starting I from 0 and taking I till, see, I've written in the formula, less than n minus length plus 1. N minus length is what, 3 plus 1, which is n minus 2. So less than n minus 2. What is n? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Less than 4. So see, I'm going till less than 4 0 1 2 3. This is the trick Kumar K is using. Okay. So this Google pop-up uh, is disturbing so much. Yeah. So guys, this is it. And what will be the jth index? If you start at length, if you are at index 1, you have to consider of length 3 na. So 1 plus 3 minus 1 you have to do. So I is the starting index and j is the ending index of the string. So this will be I plus length minus 1. Okay, now all I have to do is check if s of I is equal to s of j and dp of I plus 1, I plus 1 j minus 1 is equal to 1, then dp of ij equal to 1. Else nothing. Dp of I of j is 0. Now guys, writing the 0 is not required, okay, because I am declaring dp at the top, so all values are by default 0. So I'm just removing the 0 condition, just not to add extra code lines. Okay. Okay guys, please write in the chat if you guys think the code is correct. Okay, if there is some error, let me know, because I am not done hardcore coding from so many days. I equal to 0, j equal to I plus length minus 1, s of I equal to, this is fine, this looks fine, this looks fine. Yeah. So guys, is this much fine? Guys, please reply in the chat. Okay. Yeah. So guys, now what should we do? How to know how many strings are good or bad? So I should increment the count palindrome whenever something was 1 or true, right? So plus plus here, count palindrome plus plus. Because you have to count now how many strings are palindrome, and we count it here also, count palindrome plus plus. Guys, tell me in this code, I put count palindrome at this line number 19 and 31. I should put it at one more place, guys. Can anyone tell me that line number, where should I put the count palindrome plus plus code? Whoever says first in the chat will get chocolate from me. Who said first? Nishkarsh will get 2 chocolates again. Good. Good job. So I'm writing it this at line 50. Good job, guys. Good job. Nice. Yeah. So, uh, guys, we got the same answer. Congratulations. But the time complexity is better. What is the time complexity? Everyone start writing in the chat. This thing took this thing took O of n time. This took O of n time. And here we have two for loops. This took O of n square time. So the final time complexity will be O of n plus O of n plus O of n square. Now so this will be O of 2n plus O of n square. Now n square is very much greater compared to 2n. So you can ignore this. The final time complexity is nothing but O of n square, of the order of O of n square. Earlier our time complexity was O of n cube. By using the DP strategy, we have come to O of n square. Guys, is everything clear till here? Please write yes in the chat. Then I will start moving to the harder problems. Okay, start writing yes in the chat. Guys, no one is saying yes. Acha. Yeah. People are saying yes. Guys, can you guys please confirm that you guys will write the good C++ Java Python code and send in the DSA daily session group so my team can upload in the course? Is that much clear, guys? Please say yes. Is there some Java Python guys taking responsibility? Then please take. Okay, I'll be happy about that thing. So I am just taking this code and pasting it in our group only, so things become easy. Uh, Let me. Okay, I have posted code also. This is my student, 2021 grad. Never got a job since pandemic. He was sitting at home. Came to me 3 5 months ago. Studied very hard. Currently has 10 LPA package. So if a student like this can do, why you guys cannot do? Okay. So always, whenever he texts me, I always give him reply him like this, so he stays motivated. Earlier he was very demotivated because इनके रेज्यूमे में 2 साल का गैप दिख रहा था, कहीं जॉब भी नहीं करते तो अच्छा थोड़ी लगता है। तो भी इसकी सेटिंग हो गई, तो जब इसकी सेटिंग हो गई तो तुम लोग का नहीं हो सकता क्या? सोचने का थोड़ा। सो गोइंग बैक टू आवर सेशन, कहाँ है सीन? So guys, this is done. Now let's discuss some high level stuff. Okay. Yeah, Java में भी कोई कर रहा है. Guys, in this code, if I change the question, earlier question क्या था guys? ये जो question solve किया इसको एक लाइन में कोई text में लिख के दिखाओ, ये question क्या था? What was the question? Write in the chat please, Google chat. What was the question is we are solving? कोई तो लिखो. Count the number of palindromic substring. Okay. Good, Tanish. Good. Now we change the question. Tell me. The question is changed. Now I am giving a different question. So only one word I will change. Okay. Then you have to tell me what change in code we should do for that one line change. Okay. Now the question is. अरे यार. Find length of longest palindromic substring. Longest palindromic substring in string. Guys, सेम कोड जो पहले चलाया था चल जाएगा, क्योंकि हमको पहले ही पता है कि सी गाइस, इट इज कॉमन सेंस. इफ I to J is a palindrome, then you just need to check what is the length. The length will be J minus I plus 1, and then just keep on comparing it with the take maximum of all valid J minus I plus 1, and your answer will be done. So guys, in this code, where should I do the changes? Use common sense and tell me. uh, uh, See, you mentoring students want to have meeting with me, but they don't know I'm taking session. Okay. So guys, in the code, yeah, need to find max length. Yeah. So guys, tell me कि ये कोड में कहाँ कहाँ चेंज करके सेटिंग हो जाएगा. ये देखो, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. सबसे पहले क्या करूंगा, काउंट पैलिंड्रोम को लेंथ पैलिंड्रोम कर, या एल पैलिंड्रोम कर देता हूँ. लेंथ नहीं लिख रहा. चढ़ मत जाना भैया, ऐसा क्यों किया? अब इतना लिखने में थकान होती है. एल पैलिंड्रोम यानी लेंथ ऑफ पैलिंड्रोम. तो जब वन आ रहा है डीपीआई, मतलब एक लेंथ तो फिक्स हो गया, तो इधर लिख सकते हैं एल पैलिंड्रोम इक्वल टू 1. मतलब कोई एक तो बंदा था जिसका लेंथ एक था और वो पैलिंड्रोम था. गुड. अब बताओ गाइस कौन सी लाइन पे क्या क्या लिखना चाहिए, यहाँ पर क्या लिखना चाहिए, ये लाइन नंबर 31 पे क्या लिखना चाहिए, बताओ व्हाट शुड आई राइट इन लाइन नंबर 31, टेल मी गाइस। गाइस लाइन नंबर 31 व्हाट शुड आई राइट, एल पैलिंड्रोम इक्वल टू निष्कर्ष इज वेरी स्मार्ट, व्हाट अदर्स आर डूइंग। सो एल पैलिंड्रोम इक्वल टू क्योंकि यहाँ पर दो लेंथ का देख रहे थे ना, तो ये सब तुमको पता होना चाहिए, बेस केस लिख रहे थे यहाँ पर, ठीक है। अगर कोई बहुत स्मार्ट बंदा होता ना, वो एक ही लूप में सब पटा देता। ऐसा नहीं, मैं भी स्मार्ट हूँ, बट बच्चे लोग को दिक्कत ना हो इसलिए अलग अलग से कर रहा हूँ। Got trapped in my own talks. So, guys, here what you will write, L palindrome equal to 2. Okay, guys. Now tell me, what should I write at line number 50? The guy who tells me first will again get a chocolate. Line number 50. What should I write? Yeah, Nishkarsh will get three chocolate. Good, good, good. बट निष्कर्ष 3 चॉकलेट नहीं मिलेगा, मैक्सिमम से भी कंपेयर करना था, तनिष विल गेट अ चॉकलेट। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। वी हैव टू कंपेयर विद मैक्सिमम आल्सो ना, देयर वी डोंट नीड टू कंपेयर विद मैक्सिमम, क्योंकि वन के बाद टू ही आया था। अभी तो ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा ना, लेंथ बार बार बदलती जा रही है। अच्छा गाइस, वी डोंट नीड टू कंपेयर विद द मैक्सिमम, व्हाई, बिकॉज लेंथ इज इन द इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर। पहले 3 चेक हो रहा है, फिर 4 चेक हो रहा है, फिर 5 हो रहा है, तो 5 के बाद कोई नहीं आया तो वो 5 ही रहेगा। समझे, इतना दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी। एल पेलिंड्रोम इज नथिंग बट लेंथ, लेंथ लिख सकते हो, या फिर यू गाइस कैन राइट जे माइनस आई प्लस वन गाइस, ओके, जे माइनस आई प्लस वन। गाइस इज एवरीथिंग क्लियर, प्लीज से यस इन द चैट। या चंद्रशेखर, आई विल कम टू यू, जस्ट वेट फॉर सम टाइम। So count palindrome in this place. I will write L palindrome like this. I like it. I don't know what's the answer. I'm just checking if the things work well. Guys, the answer is 4. Guys, can you confirm is length 4 की सबसे बड़ी palindromic substring? Guys, बताओ 4 लेंथ का कौन सा है इसके अंदर से? Can anyone tell me in the Google Meet chat? Correct, Tanish. One more chocolate. Good, good, good job. So, guys, this much is clear. Now we'll go to the harder questions. Okay. अब बहुत बच्चों वाला काम कर लिए, अब बस और मजे नहीं होगा, ठीक है। बट देन ऑल्सो गाइज, जावा पाइथन गाइज, स्टे रेडी विद द कोड्स एंड द क्वेश्चंस, ओके, सब डॉक में अपलोड करना है, सबसे बेस्ट कोड्स अपन को ही बनाना है, स्टे रेडी। सो गाइज, किधर गया तुम लोग का ग्रुप, हाँ ये। सो गाइज आई सेंड दिस इन द चैट, ओके, सॉरी, आवर डेली डीएस सेशन ग्रुप, नाइस, ओके, आई लाइक इट। इज एनीबडी मैसेजिंग मी? ओके, okay, yeah, so don't need to worry about anything, life is going extremely well. So guys, is everything clear till here? Write yes in the chat, write yes in the chat guys। so मैं अभी हार्ड क्वेश्चंस की बात करूं, अब बहुत नूब वाला बात कर लिया, मतलब अच्छा है, नूब नहीं, अच्छा है, सीखने को मिला, अभी भारी चीजों की बात आ रही है। so guys, write yes in the chat if you want high level stuff, yeah। so guys, now let's discuss of palindromic subsequence, palindrome subsequence। Guys, simple question. I will ask you tricky question. If you give the wrong answer, I will not give you chocolate for a year, even if you give correct answers after this. So, guys, hmm, in this string, is there any palindromic substring of length greater than equal to 2? Yes or no in the chat, guys. In the chat, please. Is there any palindromic substring, not subsequence, substring of length greater than equal to 2? ओके, सॉरी, मुझसे ही गलती हो गया। सो लेट मी डिस्कस सम अदर एग्जांपल, लेट मी डिस्कस सम अदर एग्जांपल विच व्हाट आई वांटेड कि अंदर ना हो, अब आ गया तो मैं क्या करूं, ठीक है, तो अब मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ना हो। आई होप यू गाइस डिड नॉट गेट दैट आई डिड अ मिस्टेक, ओके। सो लेट मी थिंक ऑफ सम एग्जांपल वेयर इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग, वेट, यार ऐसा कुछ मिले ना तो मजा आए अभी। या गाइस, गाइस, in this is there a substring of length greater than equal to 2 means 2 or more, which is palindrome. Yes or no? Yeah, there is none. But what if I ask you, is there a subsequence of length greater than equal to 2 which is a palindrome? You know subsequence मतलब कोई भी कैरेक्टर किधर से भी उठा सकते हो. Subsequence means you can pick any character anytime. It not does not need to be continuous. Is there a subsequence of length greater than equal to 2 which is a palindrome? Guys, write yes or no in the chat and then tell me which is that subsequence. The index number of the subsequence. This is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is that subsequence of length greater than equal to 2 which is a palindrome? 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4. Correct guys. 1 and 4. मतलब ये और ये देखो ना, x से x क्या बनता है? पैलिंड्रोम. और भी एक गाइस है. 1, 2 and 4. X, Y, X. So guys, this is also going great. Okay, you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, so guys, please everyone write in the chat if the definition is clear. What is the meaning of palindromic subsequence of a string? Is this clear? The meaning of subsequence in string which is palindrome. Guys, is this thing clear? Yes or no in the chat? अच्छा 134 भी था क्या? Sorry. Yes guys, 134 also. Good, good. Nice, nice. लेंथ ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 2 पूछ रहा हूँ, 1 नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, नहीं तो और लोचा हो जाता. ठीक है. So guys, things are going extremely well for us. Okay, but we should not be that much happy. Okay, because now the question will become harder. Okay, so guys, the next question is, find the number of palindromic subsequence in a string. Always always do the simple method which I'm training you guys. Okay, simple is पहले first check for length 1, then write code for length 2. When you do this now, you will understand what is happening. Then you can easily write for the code for length 3 and till n. So guys, uh, tell me, how will you dp of I to j means what now? Now the definition of dp is changing. Dp of I to j means number of subsequences such that they are in I to j bracket and are palindrome. They are in I to j plus palindrome. Guys, is this much clear? Guys, write yes or no in the chat. Nishkarsh is writing. Why are you having doubt, Nishkarsh? Okay. So, uh, yeah, Chandrasekhar. Yeah, I know that Chandrasekhar. Thank you for explaining. So, Chandrasekhar, do you understand what is the meaning of subsequence of a string, Chandrasekhar? Chandrasekhar. And whenever the subsequence is palindrome, we are trying to focus on that subsequence, okay, not the substring. Clear? Yeah, so you can go on mute. So guys, if we are given a string, how will you find if the length one is a palindrome subsequence or not? This is very easy guys. Length one is always palindrome, be it substring or subsequence. If x y x is written and this 0 1 2 3 4, guys, what will be dp4 of 4? Write in the chat. It will be 1. There is one palindromic subsequence which is x. What will be dp? 5 of 5? It will be 1, guys. Just chill out. Life is so good. Just chill. So, guys, is this much clear? Write yes or no in the chat, please. Yeah. So, guys, tell me what code should I change? I again have to change it to count palindrome, right? So, count palindrome. This time palindromic subsequence. Count the palindromic subsequence. Okay. So for length one, it will be one, and I will do just increase the counter for length one. Guys, is everything clear for length one? Because this is not hard. Okay, so just calm down. This is not really hard. Okay. Yeah. So dpi of j का मतलब I need to clear it up. Okay. dpi of j का मतलब क्या है? Total number. dpi of j means total number of subsequences which are palindrome. So अगर कोई स्ट्रिंग इतनी बड़ी है ना, तो उसके अंदर कितने पैलिंड्रोमिक सब्सीक्वेंसेस आएंगे मालूम है? एक्स भी पैलिंड्रोमिक सब्सीक्वेंस में आ जाएगा, ये भी आएगा, ये भी आएगा, ये भी आएगा, फिर एक्स वाई एक्स भी आएगा, फिर एक्स एक्स भी आएगा। 1 2 3 4, एक्स एक्स इज 5, एक्स वाई एक्स इज 6। 6 गाइस, इसके 6 ही होंगे ना? ये हाँ या ना बोलो चैट में, हमें कोई मिस कर गया? सब्सीक्वेंसेस पूछ रहा था। एवरीवन इज राइटिंग यस, ओके। एक्स जेड एक्स ऑल्सो। No guys, x z x is wrong. You always have to take subsequence means in the same order. z x के बाद आता है तो तुमको उसको बाद लेना पड़ेगा, वो x x z हो जाएगा। क्लियर ओमकार? ओमकार अनम्यूट हो एक बार। क्लियर है ओमकार बात? ओमकार इज इट क्लियर? ओके। Yeah, so Omkar, we take the same order as it is in the string, cannot change the order, remember that. Yeah, thank you. So guys, we have 6 subsequences here. Now if a smart guy comes and tells you, now you have to find if the string is of length 2, is how many palindromic subsequences it has. Guys, what will be the formula of dp of I plus 1? It is very common sense. One is this is a this is always a palindrome. This is also palindrome. So formula will be this 1 1, this is 2 2, तो हमेशा आएगा ही आएगा. From I to I plus 1 there are always two palindromic subsequences guaranteed, one letter. 2 plus क्या हो सकता है? It will, if guys, if these two letters are not matching, then the answer will be 2. If these two letters are matching, the answer will be 3, because b is a subsequence palindrome, this b is also subsequence, and bb is also subsequence. So answer is 2 or 3 depending on if I and I plus 1 are matching or not. Guys, is this much clear? Please write yes or no in the chat. Guys, write yes or no in the chat please, so I can write the if condition. Guys, no one is saying yes. Yeah, yeah, nice, thank you. So guys, if s of I equal to s of I plus 1, there are 3 palindromic subsequences in the string starting at I ending at I plus 1. But if they are not matching, then there are only 2. So dp of I, nothing but I plus 1, nothing but 2. Pasha. Used to have some Pasha sir in college. Not in college, I think in school. People used to call him Pasha. So guys, is everything clear for length 1, length 2? Please check the code. कुछ गलत लिखा है तो बता देना मुझे. Okay. So guys, here our na. We don't need this variable anymore, because dp1 0 to n minus 1 will automatically give us the number of all palindromic subsequences from 0 to n minus 1. So you don't need the variable anymore. Okay. So guys, dpi of I is 1. This is clear. Then you go from n minus 1. So whenever the first and last stuff is matching, dpi by plus 1 is 3. Or else it is 2. Guys, is everything clear for length 1 and length 2? Please write yes or no in the chat. Please. I think I by mistakenly cut my Google Jamboard. Okay. Jamboard, I'm just opening it again. Sorry guys, today's session is going big because we are discussing some very important things. Once I do this properly, now then I can go to the high level Subarray DP problems. I don't remember the names, but there are many problems like merge stones, etc. That's why. So guys, this much is clear. Now let me think what to do. Now guys, Let's think what to do. What would be the answer? If you were given one is clear, two is clear. अब नॉर्मल लेंथ के लिए सोचो क्या करना पड़ता. अब नॉर्मल लेंथ के लिए इतना इजी नहीं है, तो खुश होने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है. So guys, now please be very perspicacious, okay? And you trade code. Please be perspicacious. So I I have I plus one, and then I have till j. Okay, and this is the length. Okay, this is the length L. Okay, what are the number of palindromic subsequences from I to j? It is given that s of I is not equal to s of j. The first and last character are not matching. So what will be the answer? You know guys, what you can do? You already have the answer from I to j minus 1. So you can take all the palindromic subsequences, the count coming in this substring, and then you can take all the palindromic subsequences coming from I plus 1 to j. When you do this, you will be over counting all the palindromic subsequences coming from I plus 1 to j minus 1. So you can subtract that number and your job is done. So dp of I of j is nothing but what? Dp of I to j minus 1 plus dp of I plus 1 to j minus because we did the over counting, dp of I plus 1 j minus 1. Guys, is this the formula clear? Let me explain it with a let me explain this with a example. Okay, so say guys, we had this thing x y z 0 1 2. So dp of 0 of 2 क्या होगा? बताता हूँ, calm down. dp of 0 of 2 is nothing but number of palindromic subsequence in 0 to 1, means dp of 0 to 1 plus number of palindromic subsequences in 1 to 2, dp of 1 to 2. But how many subsequences were there in 0 to 1? There were 2. They were x and y. How many were there in y to z? They were 2. They were y and z. But guys, can you see, you over counted y 2 times? You counted y here also, you counted y here also. So the answer is this, and subtract the middle part because you did over counting. So dp of 1, which is 2, plus dp1 of 2 minus dp1 of 1. So this will be 2 plus 2 minus 1, which is 3. I think we did a mistake here. Yeah, I think we did some mistake. Uh, yeah, I think we are correct. We did not do any mistake. Yeah, there is x, there is y, there is z. Only three palindromic subsequences are there. So, guys, is the concept clear? Please start writing yes in the chat. Guys, everyone write yes because this formula was a bit complicated. I think some people might not have understood. That's why I'm asking. Guys, write yes or no if this is clear. Okay, everyone is writing yes. Good, good, good. Chandrasekhar, did you understand what are we doing? Yeah, yeah, you can go on. So Ayush, but for even length, I did not understand. What are you trying to say? Okay, then also let me see. Let's say we are having even length, one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so the answer will be dp one of six equal to dp one of five plus dp two of six minus dp of 2 of 5. Guys, Ayush, there is no problem. Always try to find the dpij answer using the smaller dpij values. Clear? Ayush, clear? Right? Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Okay. So guys, can you guys observe the subtle trick which I used? Let's not just do this question. Let's understand how we did it so you can use it in the future unseen OA problems. You had to solve for I to j. You know what trick you use? All you did is you used the answer for I to j minus 1 which you had already calculated in past, because currently we are calculated for length L. Obviously you must have calculated for length L minus 1. So you are trying to find the dpij answer using the same number of previous one, which is dpij minus 1, then some of the sequences from here. Then you realize, okay, I over counted the middle part, so you subtract the middle part. which is I plus 1 j minus 1. So guys, this is it. Now let me write the code. Acha, 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 acha. So we know what to do for if s of I is not equal to s of j. So guys, please start telling me the code. If s of I not equal to s of j, then the dp of ij. Guys, can anyone tell me the clear formula? I will write that only and give him a chocolate. Yeah, Nishkarsh. Yes, yes, yes. We know the answer for L minus 1, so we can do for L. What it? That's why first length 1, length 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6 till N. Guys, please tell me the formula of dpij. Nishkarsh, please write in the chat dpij formula if s of I not equal to s of j. If the first character is not equal to last character, then we will discuss what will happen if the first and last character are same. But first, guys, please someone say me the formula dpij. We discuss this right now only. Guys, why only Nishkarsh is writing the formula? Guys, other people also write the formula, please. Why not taking effort like Nishkarsh? I'm copy pasting Nishkarsh code only. Mm, yeah. Guys, everyone write the formula like Nishkarsh in the chat, so I feel that you guys understood. So dp I to j minus 1 plus dp I plus 1 till j minus dp I plus 1 j minus 1. So this much is clear. Okay, nice, good. So guys, now comes the hardest part. Not really hard if both the stuffs are equal. So let's discuss what to do for that. Okay, yeah, good job, Ayush. Guys, be like Nishkarsh and Ayush. They will become very successful because they are communicating with me in the meeting. Other people are not communicating. It means they will not become that much stronger. So please remember to write in the chat the answers. So guys, now Nishkarsh and Ayush, I hope you guys are with me. Now let's think what would happen, Nishkarsh and Ayush and all others. Guys, what would happen if this were same? Say this was also y and this was also y. So dp of I of j, the earlier formula remains the true, but there will something extra be added. Earlier formula was जो भी था ना समझो वो इसके अंदर लिख लिया earlier formula. But now guys, one more entity will be added. One more thing will get added. Now because these both are same, all the subsequences, earlier you were only counting the subsequences. Earlier you were only your answer was what? Your answer was dp of I of j minus 1. Means you are counting the subsequences starting at I and having in the end at last they will be having till j minus 1 only. Or starting at I plus 1 ending at j. But you never considered the subsequences wherein both were involved. You never consider subsequence where I and j both are involved. Why? Because these both were not matching, but now they are matching. It means dpij is nothing but earlier formula plus dpi minus 1 j minus 1. I will explain how this is working. Say I have an x, okay? I have some y, z, I have some x, okay? Clear. 0, 1, 2, 3, okay? So dp of 0 of 3 will be nothing but earlier formula क्या था वो तो सेम रहेगा dp 0 of 2 प्लस dp 1 of 3 माइनस dp 1 of 2. बट इसके अलावा एक चीज एक्स्ट्रा ऐड हो जाएगी वो क्या है ये अर्लियर फॉर्मूला है दिस इज द अर्लियर फॉर्मूला विल ऐड वन मोर टर्म विद दिस विच इज dp 1 of 2. सो dp 1 of 2 दो बार ऐड होके कट हो जाएगा समझे. अब ये क्यों ऐड होगा मैं बताता हूं क्योंकि अब तुम इस सब सीक्वेंस को भी ले रहे हो जिसमें ये एक्स आ गया और ये एक्स आ गया समझे बात को. तो जितने भी पैलिंड्रोमिक सबसीक्वेंस यहाँ पर थे ना उनके आगे तुम यहाँ पर एक्स लगा सकते हो यहाँ पर एक्स लगा सकते हो और वो भी पैलिंड्रोमिक सबसीक्वेंसेस में ऐड हो जाएंगे. इसलिए मैं डीपी 1 2 को ऐड कर रहा हूँ ऐसा हलवे पूरी में ऐड नहीं कर रहा था. प्लस 1 भी ऐड करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि एक्स एक्स भी तो एक सबसीक्वेंस है ना. इसको भूल गए क्या चाचा जी. ठीक है. XX is also a subsequence. So the answer is earlier formula प्लस वन, वन यानी एक्स एक्स के लिए वन ऐड किया, ये भी तो है ना, इसको इग्नोर थोड़ी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, वन because for x and x, and plus dp1 of 2 because all the palindromic subsequences which are there here, you can just append x and append x at the start and back and your job will be done. अब बहुत लोग को डाउट होगा कि भैया बीच वाला आपने क्यों ऐड कर दिया, भैया ऐसा क्यों कर दिया. समझो ये था स्ट्रिंग, आगे था x और पीछे था x. ठीक है भाई, तो भाई मैंने क्या बोला था, that the inner part of a palindrome is also palindrome, outer part is also palindrome. तो समझो ये i था, ये j था, and from I plus 1 to j minus 1 there were say 8 palindromic subsequences. 8 थे, एक S1 था, एक S2 था और S8, ये सारे सारे palindromic subsequences थे. तो अब अगर इन आगे, इनके आगे पीछे x लगाओगे तो भी तो palindrome होगा ना, तो ये एक्स्ट्रा काउंट नहीं बढ़ गई इन सब की. इसलिए मैं आंसर में ऐड कर रहा हूं 8 प्लस 1. 8 तो इन सब के आगे पीछे x लगाने का, और एक तो सिर्फ अगर x दोनों को लिया जाए तो. गाइस इज दिस क्लियर? इतना बेस्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन कहीं जिंदगी में दूसरी जगह नहीं मिलेगा. सो गाइस द आंसर इज अर्लियर फॉर्मूला. स्टार्ट राइटिंग. यस गाइस, स्टार्ट राइटिंग. यस, अर्लियर फॉर्मूला प्लस 1 प्लस dp of I plus 1 minus j minus 1. So the answer is, now guys, can you see why are we able to solve this question so nicely? Because I did not do any extra preparation before coming. अगर मैंने एक्स्ट्रा प्रेप की होती ना तो मुझे पहले ही पता होता कि वन ऐड करते हैं, बट मैंने खुद से देखा कि अरे ये तो मिस हो रहा है, ये ऐड करना चाहिए. Why I am doing this? इससे ज्यादा लॉजिक समझ आता है कि जिसने रियल में वो फॉर्मूला बनाया था ऐसे हलवे में थोड़ी बना दिया होगा, उसने भी तो बैठ के सोचा होगा, तो अपन वैसा काम करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. उससे माइंड ज्यादा डेवलप होता है रेदर देन पहले रट्टा मार के आके बच्चे को बताना. क्लियर? So 1 plus dp of 1 of 2. So this thing you guys need to remember. Okay. सो वन लेंथ का तो कंसीडर करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि जब ये सिर्फ वन लेंथ हो भैया उसका क्यों नहीं ऐड किया, वो ऑलरेडी डीपी आई जे माइनस वन में आ चुका था. और इसका भी वन लेंथ गिनने की जरूरत नहीं क्योंकि वो डीपी आई प्लस वन जे में आ चुका था. ये जो टू लेंथ था ना, ये मिस कर रहा था, ये इसमें अमन ने उठा लिया. ओके, तो गाइस टेल मी द फॉर्मूला. अब जो फॉर्मूला बताएगा उसको भाई, डेयरी मिल्क का क्या होता है, सिल्क. सिल्क सीधा लास्ट फाइनल फॉर्मूला. ये थोड़ा हार्ड है, सिल्क मिलने के लिए मेहनत करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा तुम लोग को, पर इतना भी हार्ड नहीं है. देखते हैं गाइस, आई एम वेटिंग इन द चैट हु गिव्स मी द फॉर्मूला फॉर s of i equal to s of j. सम स्मार्ट स्टूडेंट माइट एग्जिस्ट. वेटिंग. आयुष, आनंद, समवन. सिल्क मिलेगी अंजीर को, बाकी सबने वही टर्म्स रिपीट किए, कट किया ही नहीं. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन अंशीर, कल रात तक सिल्क आपके घर में आ जाएगी. सो नाउ गोइंग बैक, सी गाइस, अंशीर डिड अ स्मार्ट थिंग. उसने वो दोनों टर्म्स कट कर दिए प्लस माइनस वाले. गाइस कैन एनीवन एवरीवन राइट यस इन द चैट अगर उनको समझ आया अंशीर ने क्या काम किया. अंशीर ने बहुत भारी काम किया. हाँ, वो प्रीवियस गिफ्ट याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे. सो गाइस, अरे इधर चैट में यस लिखो, यूट्यूब वाला देखेगा फ्यूचर में. लिखो कि सर बहुत कुछ मिल गया. ठीक है, ऐसा लिखने का, बोलने का. सो यस, सो गाइस, अंशीर फॉर्मूला इज बेस्ट फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो guys, Anshir formula is best formula. So I'm writing this in the chat. This guys, is my code correct? Please tell me yes or no, guys. मैं थोड़ा करता हूँ क्या पता. I also don't know what will happen. Guys, is my code correct? What do you think, guys? गाइस प्लीज चेक माय कोड फाइनल फॉर लूप, सब सही है ना? देखो, तो चलो प्रिंट करते हैं। फाइनल आंसर इज, स्ट्रिंग चालू कहां से हुई थी गाइस? व्हाट विल बी द फाइनल आंसर? क्या टर्म लिखना है बताओ, देखते हैं किसमें दिमाग है। पूरे स्ट्रिंग के लिए आंसर क्या होगा? डीपी। निष्कर्ष इज करेक्ट। आयुष तुमने n माइनस वन क्यों लिखा? स्टार्ट से लेकर एंड तक गिनना है ना। ओ से n माइनस वन होगा, जीरो से n माइनस वन। गुड 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 जॉब। गाइस प्लीज राइट येस और नो इन द चैट अगर तुमको समझ रहा है जीरो से n माइनस वन होना चाहिए। स्ट्रिंग चालू जीरो से होती है, एंड n माइनस वन पे होती है। गाइस प्लीज राइट येस इन द चैट। ओके, गुड। नाउ लेट मी राइट द कोड। I will explain you, don't worry. Other than Chandrasekhar, guys, is the answer clear? Okay, guys, now let me stop the recording and then let me explain Chandrasekhar in more detail.